welcome back to Factorio with me, JD, and well, this episode we're going to do a few things. We're going to tidy up. We're going to tidy up our lack of iron, and we're going to do that by destroying everything. At the same time, I need to go over some comments. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put that damn power pole down there, because that's bugging me. Alright, next thing we want to do is I want to request all the standard ammo in the world. And then we're going to clear this ammo belt. Oh, you don't need to be there. You can go away. Actually, and I need to request all the good ammo in the world as well. So at the moment we've been feeding ammo into these gaps. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to dump all the ammo on the other side of the belt, because I want this belt empty. Of course it's still being produced at the other end, that's fine, but I want the belt empty. I want to come to here and go, okay, you stop producing. You and you stop producing. Want all this ammo cleared out, because we're getting rid of everything. We're getting rid of... actually, let's filter you to not do that one. And that one. So we're getting rid of this green circuit production. We're getting rid of all of that. I'm going to leave the radar, because it's probably needed. You're done. You're done. You're all done. You're digging up the last bit of ammo. No, don't auto-trash the ammo. I want it back. I want to put the ammo in there. I want to get rid of it. Get rid of it. I want... Nope, I thought a turret was getting damaged. I want to get rid of copper smelting in its entirety, please. Hopefully there's enough copper on the belt to finish these guys off. Another 6 crappy ammo. I want to get rid of... Well, you're finished, so you can go. Get rid of all of that. I want to get rid of this whole belt of iron. It means our train track production will stop, because this is where it's being produced. That can all go away. That can all go away. You guys can go away. Supply the player with 10,000 items. Wow. Go bots. That iron can go away. This is going to put so much iron ore into the network that we'll have to clean up. Okay, we'll leave that at that at the moment. Bricks are going to have to stay here. So is stone production. Do I have any more? No, I don't have any more. Alright, stop producing those. Stop producing those. Fast instead of plays. And dump all the ammo. All of it. Get rid of that construction. That construction. That construction. All of that. This guy can go when he's finished. That can be gone. That steel split off can be gone. Done. Okay, so the main reason I did that is I want to take that iron and bring it down to where our main bus is. At the same time, before I forget, is I want to go up to military. And I still need to fill this main belt. I have to do that. So I'm going to put a second one of these guys here. And... Alright, let's put it there. A bit of iron on the ground. Then I want 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Input, input, input. Input, input. Really? Alright, fine, I'll have a bot do the last ones. Copy and paste those. Output, output, output. We need to do some belt weaving. So I want to take just the ammo off this belt. So I put down underground, which will take... It'll take the side that doesn't have the hood on it. Okay, and this is, you know, Belt Weaving 101 Advanced course. So it'll take just this side, except it's bringing it this way. I actually want to turn it the other way. So I'm going to hit R, which will reverse the belt, which will make an underground out belt. And then... voila. So we will take these guys. And then I could just do that. Will I do that? That'll give preference to this, which is fine. That's fine. And then we're going to underground from there to there. So that's our ammo fed back into our main base. Back into our perimeter defense, rather. Those inserters will get placed eventually when the bots get around to it. I disable green circuits because I was hoping to empty these damn belts, which are still not empty. Okay, let's do a proper balancer. Now, address some of the comments. I've had people suggest, you know, why don't you have personal robot ports yet? Couple of reasons. First one being, I can't afford to charge the bots. More often than not, the bots would go flat. Second reason being, I really don't need personal robot port, personal robots. You know, don't get me wrong, they'd definitely be handy. Yeah, that almost empties out that. Deconstruction planner. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Get rid of the last little bit. Little bit. Now, I didn't need this balancer because it's inherently self-balanced at this point. But, you know, because I'm ripping up old stuff. I just got sick of watching these belts just sit here on the main bus, doing nothing forever. So now I'm balancing. I'm throwing them over all 4 lanes. So that'll fix that problem. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's green circuits ticked back off again, which will give us an even larger iron shortage, but that's fine. We're about to go fix that. Do I have a train? I don't have a train. I need a train. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, on the other list of screw-ups, because it's JD after all, he does make an occasional screw-up. Somebody forgot to put fuel in the trains. So yeah, we need to fuel this train, being the copper train, which is now dead because the copper train is dead somewhere. And we need to fuel the iron train. I actually want it from there because I want a pure I could split it off here and then filter the belt. It's just not worth it. Underground that. Underground that. We want a fast inserter there, and a fast inserter there, and one bit of belt there, and power poles. Power pole there and a power pole there. So got fuel at that end. We need to do the same with the iron train. Good spot to get fuel. About here, let's say. I can't jump that. Not singly. There to there, there to there. Now really I should have buffer chests here for these fuel thingies, but it's not really needed. It sort of is, but sort of isn't. Okay, so that's an iron train that now has fuel, so let's actually set him up. 2, 3, 4. And I want you to go to iron 1, because we should have enough room just to pack a second train. Iron 1, inventory full. What's this called? YQ blah 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 blah. This is, so we're going to call that iron unload old. And we'll call this one iron unload. Inventory full, iron unload, inventory empty. Go please. Have a train path 1,000 tiles. I'm sure I already got that one. I've just updated to version, what is it? 16.15, no? 16.16. I tried to update last episode and it wouldn't work. I attempted to download 6 times and each time they failed. Really got 3 shit ammo. Put that back on the auto trash list. Train. Personal train. Jump in there with a bit of fuel. And we're going to go to copper 1 because we need to go fuel that other train. So we're going to leave this train here because at the end of the day this train is still feeding our only steel production. We've now got a second train running that will feed our main bus. We need to fuel the copper train, which of course has no signals on it. I hate that. Let's throw down some signals. No rhyme, no reason, no organisation required. Just throw them down wherever. We're not really at the point of having neat train tracks yet. Put one ahead of the train as well. Really? And then I'll jump in this train and give it some fuel. I'll trash that as well because I don't actually need it. I have more fuel? Yeah, I do. You can have some fuel. Really? Oh, that damn power pole again. They really don't like that power pole. Keeps getting in their way. Alright, so I'm going to fill up this train. We're going to ride back to base. We need to take this existing copper and we need to belt it down into this feeding belt because that came from here, which of course is now finished. We're done with that entirely. That little speck of copper that was on the map, that was just bugging me. I'll be honest, it was bugging me. That can all go away, that can go away, that can go away. So I'm going to bring that copper down through all the spaghetti somehow. Our original coal is now gone. So again, same story. I can just deconstruct all of this junk. Jump out of the train before it takes off again. That can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. In theory, I don't need a lot of these small power poles anymore. So I'm going to try our luck and remove some of them. And hope that we don't break a main power line or something. That copper can be gone. Because we're going to branch that off there. Go underground. Go away, power pole. Where is this feeding? It's this tile here, isn't it? Yes. Really? A couple of tiles too short. Feed that into there. Yeah, let's go replace some of these with red belts. Just to empty out this original copper faster. I just want it gone. There's a lot of I just want it gone mentality going on at the moment. If I make you a red splitter and you a red splitter, how do you feel now? You feel good? No, it looks good. Let's, on the off chance, change that to red as well. Done. One objects. Ah! Really? Oh, it's in range. I just haven't actually made any. There you go. I'll put some in the trash. A construction bot will come pick it up when there's one free. And go replace that power pole for me. Alright, so copper's running. Flat out, hopefully. Train's now got fuel, which is always a bonus. Iron's now running much better. Still a little bit slow because a lot of this has to go to red belt. But we just don't have the resources for red belt because some idiot went and... yeah. Some idiot went and stuff. Now, are they legitimate copper belts? They are. So let's cut that off. And let's cut that one off too. Because I'd like to drain out this one. We don't need the green circuits anymore. We don't need the red circuits anymore. Really, they're only being used for making bots and electric engines. And same story, we need to change that up to being on the bus somewhere. What other interesting comments do I have? I had a couple of people ask, you know, why do I build the way I do, and why is my blueprint library so full? And my answer is, I build everything manually. Eventually I'll blueprint things. Oh, none of your outputs are hooked up. Wow, we need to go fix that. Yeah, I build things manually. I could load up the game. I could have pre-made blueprints for, you know, red science and blue science and green science and just laid them down one after another. But that implies that you've played the game before. And if you've played the game before, you're probably not watching a tutorial. Oh. That's battery production as well. Okay, so we need to fix battery production. Alright, so that's belt 1, you're belt 2, which just dead ends. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Let's go straight out. No, that's belt 1. That's belt. Hang on. That's belt 2. You be belt 3. That'd be a copper belt. So let's change that to reach much further. Get rid of that belt. That's 3 lots done. I'm trying to clean up these belts as I go. So you're officially nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing. You were a copper line, but you're gone. So that means you're gone. Because this side's not getting copper anymore. This side's just got to dig through what copper it's got left. Or I could just deconstruct it as is. Which is also tempting. That can go. That's a random bit of belt on the belt. So it's not a bit of belt on the belt. It's obviously an upgrade gone Y sometime long ago. There's a heap of those in there, so I'm just going to get rid of that for a moment. Where are we fighting? We are taking damage. That's not a good sign. The pollution is a little bit thick sometimes. So that's the main base that was producing gun ammo. That can all go away. Why are you not feeding anymore? This is the problem with the new side loading. It doesn't quite work. Occasionally we're slipping an extra one, and this is one of the changes with belt optimization in version 15. Normally, the ammo coming along would either get slid forward or slid back ever so slightly, so this ammo could get fed in. It obviously doesn't work quite as well as it used to. But there you go, the excess ammo I had that I dumped into the original base basically filled the whole second lane, because this one is on the first lane still. Yeah, hasn't quite filled the second lane. There are gaps which will get filled. Let's go to the far other side. Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's solid. Let's go to here. That's solid. That's solid. That's solid. That is a very, very, very solid. It's only this little gap here that we haven't done. Alright. Where were we? We were hooking iron to the actual bus, because that sounds important. I'm really jack of not having any iron. I want to get things moving. I want to get on to purple science. Okay, that's that done. Steel can probably be destroyed, but I haven't got that far. So what we'll do is we'll take it to there, and then we'll deconstruct that bit, which is more stuff in storage. Yay! That bit of copper can go away. That belt of copper can go away. Back to iron. Oh, that's steel. Get back here. Thank you. Nope. Wasn't a needed power pole. Hook that smelter up. Nope, that way. Hook that smelter up. Okay. All that belt can disappear. That belt can disappear. That belt can stay just a little bit. So I know what the hell it looks like. That's copper that's feeding in to make red circuits, which we're not really using. Because that was feeding science, now it's not feeding science. That's a belt that doesn't do shit anymore. You basically won't run. Have some engines. Because you don't have an engine feed in anymore, so you can pretty much go as well. You don't have iron anymore, so all of you can go as well. That can go on, and that be gone, that be gone. All of those can be gone. We are getting there. Okay, so we need an iron and a copper taken off and fed down here for batteries and for sulfuric acid. Batteries need to be moved again, because we need to put stone production, stone brick down here. No, you don't have power. That's a bit of a problem. Pop that there and that there. Where to move batteries to? That's really the question. That's plastic. I guess I could move it over here. This is where acid is being produced. Alright. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's a smelting blueprint. We probably don't need that. Copy that. Ah, yes, because we could use this exact same belt right here, because this will have iron and copper on it. It means expanding that could be difficult. Am I going to need to expand acid? Probably. Probably when we get to uranium processing, etc., we'll probably need to expand it. Alright, so let's put this all the way over here. Let's put in a splitter right there. Belt down, over, down the last little bit. Just clear the iron off the front of the belt. Solid pipe there. Boom, boom, boom. So that's batteries redone after they're placed. I keep running across that train line. I'm not even looking. I'm going to get smacked by a train. Let's see it coming. And yes, because I don't have personal bots, I don't have to wait around and make sure I got stuff in my inventory to do it. Or worry that one of my bots on the other side of the map, because I leave my bots behind all the time, has been tasked with the joy of putting down one of those chemical plants. It's just done. You know, if they don't have the bits in stock, which they don't currently, when I rip this one up, they now have the parts, and they'll get it done. Okay, so batteries are here. We're going to go like that. So, I just need an iron and a copper on this belt here. At the same point as lube. Where's lube go? Lube doesn't actually go anywhere now. because we ripped up battery production. So we'll take this belt through here. We'll jump over that roboport. Bring that down to there. Cut that off. Rip all of that up. Plus the bit that I put down that I wasn't happy with. Plus we'll do all the pipes that are now doing absolutely nothing. Pipe, pipe, pipe. All those pipes. All of those pipes. All of those pipes. There's a power pole in there. It's probably important. We'll rip this up as well. That's 6 lanes. We can just jump 6 lanes. If I can click that far away. Alright, so we're going to do off that one, off that one. These are not correctly balanced or anything. Hopefully, it shouldn't matter. Technically it does, but hopefully it shouldn't. We're just going to leave it with hopefully. I'm going to upgrade this belt whilst I'm here. I don't need it to go faster, but it won't hurt. Definitely won't hurt anything. Oh, power. Power seems like an important thing. Batteries. Oh, battery, oh, battery, oh, battery. Just ran across the power line. Across the train tracks again. Didn't look. Oh. Alright. We're good. Batteries are remade. Oh, science. Science. Power armor Mark 1. Braking force. We don't have any energy shields. I need power for energy shields. Because a couple of people asked me about combat and actually getting into real combat. I haven't really done proper combat yet either. You really need portable fusion armor to do, portable fusion reactor to do full-on biter destruction. Maybe combat robotics, because again, people have asked about that. The distractor capsule. That's the destroying capsule. That's the yellow sights. All right, let's do some combat robotics, because I was asked about that, and I agree. I haven't seen a YouTuber do combat robotics for quite some time. What happens? Oh, batteries only go that far. I thought they were fed in the bus. Obviously not. Which brings me to another boo-boo. I built too close to the bus. Which, pro tip, never build too close to the bus. Yeah, I put down engines on this side, and as you can see, military science. And I don't think I can quite get any more lanes. I could probably add another lane or two this side. But that's really it. And even then, sometimes it's going to get really squishy. So that means I need to come build on this side. But I put down red circuits. That's a little bit too tight as well. So, we need to move red circuits. Just out further. So with some careful deconstruction planner of like everything between there and there. And everything between there and there. And everything there and there. Basically, the straight belt we can keep. Everything else has got to go. Okay. Batteries. Sure, let's do batteries. No, I've got 2 lanes for red circuits. So batteries need to go... Oh, close by. That's handy. Alright. Combat Robotics 2, which will give us the distractor capsule, which is exactly that. It annoys the hell out of the biters. They like chasing them. As long as they're chasing them, they're not chasing your ass. You can come to there. That's red circuit, which doesn't really go anywhere anymore. So let's rip that up too. We don't need any of that. We don't need that. Alright, let's build north first. Bump, bump, bump. And after we've got batteries hooked up, let's run. Fast replace, I hate you. After we've got fast replace, I really hate you. After we've got batteries on the bus, we're probably going to have to call it for an episode. And red circuits rebuilt. Oh, I hate you, fast replace. And somebody mentioned there's a mod that basically removes fast replace, and I'm not going to use it. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to use it because I really need to get used to normal. Damn, I just realised it's not going to work. I need to get used to the normal functionality in version 16. How far can we go? Oh, not quite. Let's just put it there then. Alright, robots will take off. Robots will destroy that. Let's just move that way out. Actually, can we do... that? Let's do that. That will go, and that will go. And that'll get replaced. That gives us plenty of room. Plenty and plenty and plenty of room. Okay, Combat Robotics 2. We can't go any further down that tree. But we can start doing the robot count and the robot damage. Come on, it's so far down the bus. I'm trying to think. I had a list of questions, but of course I've forgotten them all, haven't I? That belt goes away. That's the old belt, which we're not using. That's that belt. That's that belt. That's that belt. Why don't I have personal robots charging? Why don't I... why don't I use more standard builds? That was another question. And, because frankly, I don't know what standard the standard builds are 9 times out of 10. I've done my fair share of... Really? You screwed that one up, didn't you? I've done my fair share of playing on public servers. In fact, I'm actually an admin on a couple of public servers. So I've seen lots of weird builds. But they're just weird builds. I've seen lots of what people call standard builds, but I don't remember them. Because I play without blueprints more often than not, I just make stuff up as I go. Every single time. Let's put the copper in these ones. And we've now got enough room to put down go, we've definitely got enough room to move stone production down here, which we will do in the next episode. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching, as always. It's been another longer than normal episode, or longer than I like episode. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode where we continue down the rabbit hole that is Factorio, and hopefully get purple slides done. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye!